sure to subscribe to my station so you always see when I go live and hit the notification bell. And welcome. I'm Steve Klein. This is my wellness quest. Come walk with me anywhere in the world. I'd love you to do that. I had some health issues where I took Advil, vomited blood, went through me in two different ways. It was the worst feeling ever. Almost died, was hospitalized, and they didn't know if I had cancer or an ulcer. Thank God I had none of that. And they told me to get on Nexium. I was on that for 10 years with lots of side effects like bone loss and all kinds of stuff. Good news is I'm off of it through this high impact ginger turmeric muscadine that I found and some naturopathic doctors that gave me better advice. And this is my wellness journey. So, welcome. So, it's very hot out here in Boston, and I wanted to fit this in anyway. Got the AC running at the house, thank God. Definitely humid, and I always fit in my walk no matter how busy my day is. I've been going live every day for about 3 months, and even when I traveled away and whatever I can do, I know that there might be a circumstance where I can't, but so far so good. So I hope that this inspires you to come walk with me, and I love to hear from you. So I want to chat today about a couple things. Yesterday I mentioned about keeping keto and also paleo and eating out, and how sometimes it's hard to prepare your food. I know that when I do, it takes me a little bit longer. And the summer as well, it's like, who wants to cook, right? So the other night I went to one of my favorite places, Foco de Chao, the Brazilian barbecue. I'm going tonight too, by the way. And I was thrilled because, well, first of all, I'm thrilled to go there because, with the meat, of course, eat too much, it does, affect your ratios, but meat and salad, kind of good. And then what I'll do is one of their dressings I had asked, so called ranch, had something in it that they make it there. And I was like, that's not really keto. So what I do instead, sometimes I'll use some balsamic there, and I'll get like their asparagus and get real pads of butter, which gives me some of the good fats to offset everything. Okay. And the other day I went to the bar because they have an amazing cheeseburger that's available at the bar for $10. It's their picanha, which is like almost like a sirloin steak. So I got with no bread, lettuce wrap, and I got broccoli cooked in butter, put extra butter on it. It was amazing. So keto and great and a quick, inexpensive way to go out. So I was happy about that. And just a refresher, the other day before that, I went to the Yard House and got a turkey club with a lettuce wrap and a side salad with blue cheese dressing. So there's definitely ways to get to keep keto. We all overeat. I have that issue for sure. And I know in the summer, like I said, I don't like to cook much. I do like cooking keto things because they can be really yummy, especially when I miss things like I can make a homemade macaroni and cheese, but there's no macaroni. I use cauliflower instead, and it's just really yummy. And I don't really like cauliflower plain, but with that, it masks it, and that's always fun to do. But more like a fall type of thing. So with that said, I wanted to share about today about eating out, portions, what they call macros, right? If you can relate to this, let me know, as we always deal with it, and shaking the body up. So I was talking to a friend of mine, Walter. Big shout out to you, Walter. Today he called me. We were talking about a fatty liver, and I have one since my cortisol levels were through the roof. And when I was taking care of my mom, and mom wanted me to eat other things outside of keto, she was getting angry, and I screwed up my whole keto diet. Excuse me for a second. And but I was in survival mode, lots of stress, and even after that. And I had done keto really strictly before that and did really well, lost a lot of weight. But after that, my weights fluctuated, had not been the same. And sure enough, I went to the doctor, I went to the naturopath, the one that I spoke about before, that muscle tested stuff and told me I had a fatty liver. And I knew that anyway because I had heard that from the regular doctor. So with that said, it's in the gut area. And obviously, walking is an amazing way to reduce losing weight, right? And this past fall, I was really hitting it here on this track, 10 miles a day. And winter hit, and it was bad in Boston, and I couldn't go to the mall like I intended to walk there. Just didn't happen. So I'm back to walking, moving on up to that. But what we need is choline, okay? Choline is amazing. I'm taking that in addition to my high impact ginger, which is amazing to get that intestinal fat, and my patches, okay, as well, that helps the intestinal fat, and my muscadine seed oil, but I added the choline in. And choline's also in eggs, okay? And the best way to eat eggs, I talked about this before, and it's great for a fatty liver, is like poached or soft boiled. Okay, hello there, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let me know you're from. This is for adults only, and I don't know why you're hitting it so much, but I'm going to remove you. It's too much. Say hello, and I'd love to know where you're from. I'm from Boston. Come walk with me wherever you're on the world. So, with that said, choline is great. It's in eggs. You want good eggs, okay? And soft boiled is great. So, 4 a day is what will be amazing. 4 a day. Hello, hello, hello. Um, so I ordered today. I went to Amazon. Well, I went to ChatGTP, and I asked, "Is there a mechanism?" I've seen it before, like one of those clamps that you put in the boiling water. Because my problem is when I make soft boiled eggs, because I don't have a microwave. I know I could do it, and there's like other machines you can buy, but I always crack the egg and screw it up. So sure enough, there was a silicone thing that I bought on Amazon. There's a couple of those. One that had a longer handle, but that one's not going to be here till like the end of the month. But that's okay. I have to prepare for it, and this way, I can make those eggs soft boiled and not crack them. So that's my goal. So once I get into that, I'm going to ease into it. Like I have to ease into everything, right? Just like walking. So I'm walking. I'm moving into the 10,000 steps. Okay, like I said, it's really humid in Boston. I probably have to be coming out here early in the morning like I used to and get my day started. And I'm trying to plow through a lot of stuff as I'm self employed. So it's hard to juggle. And it rained a lot here, and I was away. And the guy that cuts the grasses and the landscaping, he broke his machine. He wasn't able to come. So my grass is like crazy. So he's coming at 4:30. So I wanted to get a walk in here and a walk more afterwards because I want to make sure that he cuts the grass properly and short enough so that way that's out of the way. And always trying to balance out all our other responsibilities, including turning the AC on in the house, right? Which is on now, has to be. It's too hot. So, okay, so the choline in about 4 eggs. And again, eggs are great, but really, before people were telling us that the whites are not good, I mean the yellows are not good. That's crap. The yellows are good. It helps you. And again, I'm not a doctor. I'm making claims. I'm just telling you the research I've done, the people that share with me, and I go to PubMed.gov to study stuff. So, not just the choline, but it helps with muscles, and it also helps the brain function. Okay, looser eggs. So I plan on doing that, and so what I believe my results will be weight loss. It'll help the fatty liver, the intestinal fat, right? You can even be skinny and be skinny fat. It's that intestinal fat that kills you. Between that, my patches, and my high impact ginger, my muscat, I'm going to shake my system up. Okay, I don't know how long I'll do the diet for, but I'll start at the end of the month once I get that silicone thing, and I'll ease into it. And I'll treat myself sometimes to go out and stuff like I'm going to focus the child tonight. But in the summer, who wants to go out? Who wants to cook? Boiling eggs is okay. It's a little cooking, but easier, right? And keep it simple, and also with good results. So that's my goal. And big shout out to Walter for asking me about it today. And what I like about this um, wellness quest is we're all accountable. I'm accountable. You can be accountable by watching the station. And if you're going through something like this, that you want to do an egg diet or paleo, or you're working on a fatty liver, I want to hear from you. If you can relate, send me a message. And no matter what, fitting it in, taking your health and making it a priority, no matter how humid it is, how much you got going on. If as you follow my station, you'll see I come on here at daytime, nighttime, whenever I can fit it in. It's supposed to rain tonight, so I said, let me go now. and then the guy's going to cut the grass, and I'll come walking later on if I can to fit it in. So I only go live for so long, but I keep walking. And again, it's a great way to not walk alone. And I do hope it inspires you to do the same thing. So, you know, whatever it is you're working on your wellness, of course, walking helps with sleep and with clarity, brain fog, all that kind of stuff. But if you do have a fatty liver, as I mentioned, those are things to do, and you want those omegas. And also, that's in that muscadine seed oil that I have. So, those are things that are high impact. I take my ginger, turmeric, muscadine. If you want more information on that, send me a message. It's like no other. It's lab tested not once, but twice. That's why I put the best of my body. And you want to watch the eggs. You want to get them pastured. You want to make sure that they're organic. You want to look at the best eggs on the market. They're not inexpensive, but a lot cheaper than other things, like alternatives, right? So check that as well, because the more organic they are, the more yellow the yolk is, and that's really good for the you know the things I'm talking about, and to help you with the fatty liver and the brain, which is amazing. Um, am I American? Yes, I'm in Boston. And where are you from? So anyway, yes, I'm walking here in my town on the track. It's a beautiful day. There's some people out. It's like hot. Like I said, there's a few people out. There's people playing, but it's a very hot, humid day. And in Italy, well, welcome. Very nice. I've been there too. My mom was born in the south of France, and we went to Marseille. We took a little excursion to Italy. It was amazing. I love it. So, anyway, well, welcome to my station. And again, choline, great, and omegas. That's what we want to work on with our fatty liver situation. Hold on a second. I'm just adjusting. It's hot. So, anyway, what does that say? Which place? Boston. Boston, in the greater Boston area, the suburbs of Boston. So, I was on the border of Italy. I don't remember. It was right on the border. It was very, very nice. So, anyway, like I said, I will keep you posted about that and about the choline intake and how that works. And I haven't done an egg diet yet exactly. I've eaten eggs, but that's my next goal. So I'm going to lead up to it the next few weeks. And like I said, I have to prep physically and mentally, right, for it. But it so happens that it's going to take that long to get the silicone egg thing that it fits like 3 eggs. You put it in the boiling water, you pull it out, there's like a handle. So that's what I'm waiting on. And that way my eggs will not crack and they'll be correct. And I'll time them right and be able to have those soft boiled eggs. I'm probably going to do 2 in the morning and 2 afterwards. And I know when I eat eggs, I'm satisfied. I'm not hungry. And there's so many great things in eggs. It's funny, years ago they said how bad eggs were. Please, they always have everything wrong. So do your due diligence, do your research, come walk with me wherever you're on the world, no matter what's going on, no matter how hot it is, what you have going on, make your wellness a priority. And if you like to join our wellness quest, it's complimentary, totally. Send me an email with your name, where you're from. Everybody's welcome. The more the merrier. There's prizes. It's an accountability, to be accountable. Why not? We all live busy lives around the world. And why we don't take care of our health, I don't know. Okay, health is your wealth. It's all you got. So make it happen no matter what's going on, everybody. Thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to hit 200 on here. Thanks to you guys. I think we're at 184. So please subscribe. I appreciate that. Hit the notification bell. And please, if this all relates to you, I do want to hear where you're from and what you're working on. And come walk with me everywhere in the world. You guys have a good one. Stay cool. Over and out. Bye-bye.